Hello, daughters advocating for restoration. First, I want to show y'all George back there in the background. That's a thrift store find that my mother and sister and I came across probably 10 or 15 years ago. And I think we paid about $25 for him. And he is a major source of contention among us because we fight over who it actually belongs to. And I think it technically belongs to my mother, but he's at my house right now and he's my favorite thrift store find, I think, ever. But that's not what the video's about. I wanted to talk to y'all about the Restoration Cockade and tell you how it came to be and show you what a testament it is to answered prayer, that God answers prayer in specific ways when you ask Him to. So when we first set out on this, we were trying to find a symbol to show our solidarity as daughters advocating for restoration, to restore the DAR to being a women's only organization. And as I go through the collaboration process, each of you ladies are going to know who you are. But there was a lady from New England who she and I initially were talking about maybe having us wear long red skirts or some sort of a piece of clothing like a t-shirt to show our solidarity. And as time went on, I collaborated with a few other ladies, and a lady from Michigan said, no, you don't want it to be a piece of clothing because that's something you can only wear once. You want it to be something like a pin that you can wear multiple days when you go to your state conference, your workshops, Continental Congress. Okay, so I had that in my head. Then, at the beginning of this year, a young lady got in touch with me, a fellow Texan, and I'm just absolutely positive that we're cousins. She's not in DAR yet. She can be. She's eligible. Her mother is in DAR, but she's waiting to see how all this pans out before she actually joins. She is a patriot, though, no doubt. She suggested that we use the colors black and white to show the spiritual battle that we're in, the dark versus the light, the good versus the evil. So we initially thought, well, okay, let's do a ribbon like the breast cancer awareness ribbon, half black, half white. But when we Googled that, we realized that's already taken, so we couldn't use that. Then I got in touch with Heather Sheen of Creative Cockades, and she and I collaborated, and it wasn't until I talked to her that she told me that black and white cockades, I think primarily black, but black and white cockades is what patriots would wear during the revolution to show their solidarity. And that just blew my mind because Berkeley, I'll just say your name, Berkeley and I had talked about black and white, not knowing that. And, knowing that I had asked the Lord to provide a meaningful symbol, something that we could latch onto. And then it all just came together so quickly. So I just want to encourage you all to go get your Restoration Cockade. It's so pretty. It's so well made. It's not expensive. I love mine. I love wearing it. And we're going to try to get one in the hands of, some prominent people like our Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights, Harmeet Dillon, Riley Gaines, others who are in this effort to help restore women's only spaces to being women's only spaces. So ladies, go get your Restoration Cockade, and anything you can do to get the word out to others for them to get their cockade. We want this to be a symbol to show our solidarity in this effort to restore the DAR.